Şimdi Savas Mihail Matsas'ın yine Yunanistan'dan bir yoldaşın aslında İşçilerin Devrimci Partisi Genel Sekreterinin mesajını dinleyeceğiz, izleyeceğiz. Hazırsın. Tamam. Savas Mihail Matsas, felsefe, sanat, tıp doktoru, Ekim devrimi uzmanı, biraz önce söylediğim gibi EEK'in, İşçilerin Devrimci Partisi Genel Sekreteri.
Dear comrades and friends, we bring you the warmest greetings from Greece, from the other side of the Aegean Sea. We salute our brothers and sisters on the other side of the Aegean Sea, and particularly today, the comrades who are present and organize a special event in Principo, near in the famous and so beautiful island very near to Istanbul, the place where Leon Trotsky, the great Russian revolutionary, was exiled from the Soviet Union. We have just finished fruitfully the 17th International Marxist Education Camping that the EEK, the Workers' Revolutionary Party of Greece, organized this year with international comrades from other countries, including from Turkey. And this year particularly, it is important to send you a message of brotherhood and sisterhood from this side of the Aegean, as the clouds of the imperialist war, of the brigands of this war, are obscuring the horizon. The Aegean is the sea which unites our two peoples in Greece and in Turkey, and not divide us or transform to a battlefield by imperialism and its stooges in our two countries, the ruling classes and their chauvinistic interests. On the contrary, our region and our common ties can transform the Aegean and the Mediterranean and all the world from a potentially hell to an actual paradise for all the emancipated humanity. For us, internationalism, Leon Trotsky had said, is not an abstract but a practical principle. We don't celebrate internationalism in words, but we have to fight for the international unification of humanity, an emancipated humanity, for a universal human emancipation, as Karl Marx had said. So the struggle for internationalism and for the Revolutionary International is what marked all the trajectory of Lev Davidovich Trotsky. Today, we commemorate in Principo not just his memory, not solely his life dedicated to the liberation of humanity, not in condemnation of the murderers of this great revolution, who on behalf of the Stalinist bureaucracy has assassinated him in Mexico the 20th August of 1940. We commemorate and we celebrate above all his legacy, his revolutionary perspective open to all the workers of the world, and the struggle which continues for emancipation, particularly in this inflection point of history that we passed with the world in flames, from the North Sea to the Mediterranean, to the Red Sea, from the Atlantic to the Indo-Pacific. The EEK, our party, the DIP, and other comrades who we are united in the International Socialist Center of Hristo Rakovskiy, we say that we fight the danger of war, of imperialist war, who wage war against the war for the peace that only social justice and freedom can bring. The dilemma, as was put throughout all our epoch, first by Rosa Luxemburg as socialism or barbarism, and then by all the next generations of revolutionaries, can be formulated today. Either barbarism, in which already we are in, either imperialist war of annihilation of life on this planet through a World War III and then a nuclear holocaust or a climate catastrophe, or, this is the main dilemma, to have either this catastrophe or a permanent socialist revolution on a world scale to transform the world according to the needs in a world of freedom, to make the great leap from the kingdom of necessity to the kingdom of freedom. Thank you, dear comrades.
Yoldaş Savas Mihail Matsas'a çok teşekkür ediyoruz. Kendisi pek çok kez buradaki devrimci yoldaşları orada misafir etmiş. Kendisi de buraya gelmiştir. Ben bile bir kere orada bulunmuş, beni bile misafir etmişliği vardır. Tam da Trotskiy'nin aslında enternasyonalizm düşüncesini devam ettiren, değil mi? Devrimci Marksizm'de Türkiye ile Yunanistan arasında Ege yok aslında. Ege tam da dediği gibi birleştiren bir şey. Birlikte buradaki yoldaşlarıyla beraber uzun yıllardır Sungur Hocam'la beraber birlikte bu mücadeleyi veriyorlar diyelim. Çok teşekkür ediyoruz kendisine.